Hi, I'm Druti. I'm 19 years old and I'm currently studying law at Christ University Central Campus, Bangalore. And this is going to be something you guys have been asking a lot. When I itne comments kar diye hain uske liye I had to make this video, which is I'll be telling you some tips and tricks I learned when I gave the Christ entrance test and the interview. So this is going to be some tips and tricks and how you can crack the Christ entrance test and the interview and get into Christ University like me. One more thing I'm going to tell you about the exam, which I guess nobody told you because मेरे को भी किसी ने नहीं बताया था. Keep your mind open to have questions out of syllabus. Let's get started. I am having my notebook as usual and my laptop with me. First thing I'm going to talk about is Christ University as a whole. We have Christ University in 3 metro cities: Pune, Lavasa, Delhi NCR and Bangalore. We have total 6 campuses. One is in Delhi NCR, one is in Lavasa, and then we have 4 campuses in Bangalore itself: Central Campus, Yeshwantpur Campus, Kengeri Campus and Bannerghatta Campus. But there are few degrees which Christ give in specific campuses only, not all of its campus. For example, law. For law, you can only apply in the Delhi NCR campus, Lavasa campus and the Bangalore Central campus, in which I study right now. So you need to check pehle ye sab. Then you have to simply fill a form like you usually do for other campuses as well. Then go to the Christ website and fill your form. From there, they will ask you for basic details like other campuses, your percentage of 10th and 12th, your parents' email ID, your email ID, basic information. One thing you need to take care of when you are like filling the form, there will be some options of you like adding some attachments of your achievements throughout your school life or after school life. So for example, NCC, for any state certificate, any sports national certificate, any some such major certificates if you have, then do attach them in that application form. It helps you in it makes it easier for you to get into Christ University. Like some brownie points. You can attach your MUN certificates. There will be plenty of options. After that, you will have this chance to choose the specific date on which you want to give the interview and where you want to give the interview. After filling that application form, you need to pay some amount, like it's around 1800 to 2000 something. You'll pay it, and after that you'll get your admit card for the entrance test. Now entrance test, pehle to it used to be in offline mode, but this time you guys are lucky. It is in online mode. So let's talk about entrance test now. The entrance exam is on 7th of December and it's in online mode. It's of 120 minutes, means 2 hours. It is of 2 hours and it is of 120 MCQs. Each question is of 1 mark and there is negative marking. So be careful while marking the answers. Cross check करना मत भूलना. आधा मिनट एक्स्ट्रा लगा देना. But जो आंसर तुम मार्क कर रहे हो उसको एक बार ढंग से देख लेना, because there is negative marking of 0.25. There will be like 5 subjects: English, reasoning, mathematics, data analysis and interpretation, and general knowledge. In सब का syllabus you can get on any of the website. You just need to type on Google the Christ University 2026 syllabus. You will get it automatically, because I don't think so Christ अपने आप से एक पूरा specific topic wise सब कुछ बताता है, because हमारे टाइम पे ऐसे topic wise सब कुछ नहीं बताया था, हमको दूसरी साइड से ही पता लगता है, and that is accurate थोड़ा बहुत. The marking scheme is like English is of 25 marks, which means 25 question you'll get in English. Then in reasoning you'll have 25 marks, 25 question each. Then mathematics is of 20 marks, means 20 question. Data analysis and interpretation is of 20 marks, which means 20 questions. And general knowledge is also of 20 marks, 20 questions. This is the basic information you really need to know about entrance exam. Make sure to check what all things are coming in each of subjects. If you are someone who was preparing already for CLAT or any other competitive exams, mainly सब में ये सारे subjects होते हैं, so वो तुम्हारे लिए एक plus point हो जाएगा, because this happened with me too. I gave CLAT also, so CLAT का आधे से ज़्यादा syllabus इसके अंदर है, so it helped me. Last day to apply for Christ University is 1st of December 2025. After that, जो online application forms होते हैं वो बंद हो जाएंगे. You can't apply for Christ University then for this round. There are some tips and tricks you need to know for entrance exam. We have 5 subjects: Subjects you need to focus on: English, reasoning, general knowledge. Like if you are someone who's good at mathematics, who had mathematics in 11th and 12th grade, then तुम्हारे लिए mathematics is also good क्योंकि इतना the question paper is not that hard. One more thing I'm going to tell you about the exam, which I guess nobody told you because मेरे को भी किसी ने नहीं बताया था. So the syllabus you will get on any of the site. Keep your mind open to have questions out of syllabus because it's normal from the side of Christ University. They ask you random questions. They ask you few questions in every, most of the time they usually ask it in mathematics and general knowledge, like the topics or like the chapters you have already prepared for. You will not get questions from them. You will get out of it. And general knowledge and current affairs इतना बड़ा होता है, it's so vast that you can't cover everything. So you'll get some such questions, like 4 to 5 questions you will get which are out of syllabus. So be prepared for that. Don't feel panic because वो हर किसी को नहीं आते होंगे. And at that time you need to stay calm and not mark the wrong answer just to fill the question paper because negative marking is there. So mark smartly. जितना आता है सबसे पहले उतना mark करो. In English you will get unseen passages and कुछ questions के meanings, कुछ terms के meanings निकालने, synonyms, उतना तुमको आना चाहिए. Mathematics में कुछ questions out of syllabus आएंगे, so don't panic. उतना try your best. अगर तुम्हारे पास में time है तो only then try your best to solve them. Otherwise go to the next subject. Data analysis and interpretation is kind of easy. अगर तुम like 20 marks है तो they'll give you four questions in it and mainly उसके अंदर easy format में ही होते हैं. तो ये तुम अच्छे से prepare करके जाना because इसके अंदर you don't have to prepare a lot. Don't skip data interpretation. General knowledge and current affairs, I'll suggest you, if you are someone who is only giving Christ University exam and not any competitive exam, then your general knowledge and current affairs might be weak, maybe will be weak from others because yeah, you get enough exposure when you are preparing for any competitive exam. If you are not giving any such competitive exam and only Christ University, then one thing I can suggest you is to read newspaper, is to search monthly current affairs on YouTube. You'll get it easily. So try to at least learn current affairs of last 8 months from your exam. You should know current affairs and general knowledge the month in which you are giving your exam because Christ likes making some tough questions. थोड़े बहुत tough questions आएंगे current affairs में and वो ऐसे उड़ के जाएंगे ऐसे. कुछ चीजें नहीं आती है, कोई बात नहीं यार, हर किसी को नहीं आती. करंट अफेयर्स इज सो वास्ट, you cannot cover everything. तो be practical. You can search for monthly current affairs on YouTube and you can watch those videos of 30 minutes or 1 hour and make notes accordingly, and also read newspaper. Try to prepare those topics, those subjects which you yourself feel like you are good at, and don't fall for negative marking. Christ University don't give you the results of entrance exam. After writing the exam, you directly have your interview. It is not something like first you have to score good in entrance exam and only then you will be able to give the interview date which you yourself chose in that application form. You'll have your interview to any of the campuses, and the interview dates are 12th of December, 13th of December and 14th of December. For this, you guys can watch my vlogs of interview. You guys can watch my these vlogs. उनको एक idea मिल जाएगा like how the interviews take place. So in interview, you have to go to the center which you have selected for giving the interview. Simply, you need to carry some of the documents which Christ University ask you. या तो वो तुमको मेल कर देंगे या फिर वो तुमको उसी जगह पे एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म के टाइम पे ही बता देंगे that you need to bring these specific documents with yourself, like admit card, 10th and 12th mark sheet or 10th and 11th mark sheet. And you have to get your documents with yourself when you are going for giving the interview. On the day of interview, you'll have to give two things. You'll have two things: micro presentation and skill assessment. As soon as you'll reach the center, they'll ask you for these documents and they'll submit them. After that, you'll have to write an essay on 2 topics which you will get on spot. They'll give you a A4 size sheet. On that, they'll give you 2 topics, random topics. You'll be having around 10 to 15 minutes for that. Simple. Yeah. After filling that, you will be given a specific room in which you will be having your interview, being taken by two professors. Can be both male or it can be both female, or it can be male or female. They'll call out for you, you'll go there, they'll start asking you questions. So first thing they'll ask you is to introduce yourself, so you need to be prepared. So before the interview day, you have to be prepared with your introduction. Where are you from, what is your name, how old are you, your achievements, and why you are in Christ University, and all of this. Make a short introduction for yourself, you need to give that first. After that, they'll start asking you random questions. So some of the specific and repeated questions they asked in past few years are: tell us about yourself, why Christ University, your strength and weakness, your 3 strengths and 3 weaknesses, why are you choosing this degree to pursue, why are you pursuing this degree, why do you want to join this specific campus of Christ University. So something like this they'll ask you. After asking these random questions and like thode easy se question, they'll give you, which is the micro presentation. So they'll ask you to speak on a random topic which they'll give you on spot. You'll have 5 minutes to think on that, and then you have to speak on it without stopping yourself for straight 90 seconds. And in that period of time, you need to take care of your opening and closing statements, that they are on point and the points you are giving are valid, and you're not just speaking random things. You need to speak facts at that time. You need to throw facts on their face at that time, for real. Micro presentation was that one thing which used to scare me a lot. Basic tips and tricks for interview, for cracking the interview and that writing assessment. After giving your entrance exam on 7th of December, you will be having plenty of time, like of 5 days at least. You have to start searching for random topics on which Christ University can ask questions on. So you just simply go on ChatGPT or any like website. They'll give you 50 plus topics for micro presentation, and you have to start preparing those topics, like major topics which you feel like are going around right now. For example, terrorism, it is very hot topic right now, so they can ask your views on that. And mainly on the topics which are very popular during this, be prepared, because they'll check your current affair, current knowledge as well. So for example, terrorism, for example, India's relation with any of the country, with Russia, with China, with Pakistan, about Operation Sindoor, about they can ask you about a lot of things. तुम सब कुछ तो पूरा नहीं कर सकते, but जितना कर सकते हो, you should do that. Also, these topics will be divided on few bases. Now, this video will get very long if I'll tell you in detail about micro presentation and about the interview, which you need to like. If I'll start giving you tips and tricks about interview and micro presentation, this video will get very long. Just comment down अगर तुमको चाहिए, if you guys want more detailed video for the interview day and for the micro presentation, what all topics can come for micro presentation, how you should write that 10-minute skill assessment in the exam hall, and what to wear and how to present yourself to get those brownie points. Want answers of all these questions, then comment down. I'll make a video on this. You just need to comment down and hit the subscribe button, because we need to reach 50k subscribers soon before this year ends. Feel free to ask any question in comments, and also if you're going to ask questions for interview, then ask for a new video on that. So I think, yeah guys, this was it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Do like, comment and share, subscribe to my channel. Bye.